Hello friends, my name is Miss Raena and today we're doing a little story time all about cars and trucks and any kind of vehicle. But to start out, we're going to do a little story with these cars here. Want to count with me and see how many cars are on my board? Let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There are 5 cars on my board. So for our little story, we're gonna drive our car. So you gotta put your hands on the wheel. Let's go ahead and put our hands on the wheel together and we're gonna do a little bit of driving. There are so many cars on the road to see. There they are. What is the color of the biggest car that you see? Let's take a look here. Which one do you think is the biggest? I think it's this yellow car right here. That looks the biggest to me. There are big cars and little cars. Beep, beep, beep. Wanna beep, 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 beep? There are so many cars on the road to see. What color is the smallest car that you see? Okay, now which one looks the smallest to you? Let's look at all of them together. Yeah, I think this little blue guy here is the tiniest car. There are big cars, there are little cars. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. There are so many cars on the road to see. Which color car is your favorite that you see? Go ahead and shout out which one is your favorite. You want to hear my favorite? I like this purple car here. That looks really cool. I like the color purple. There are big cars and little cars. Beep, beep, beep. That was fun. Did you have fun with that one? All right, now what do you say about reading a book about a snowplow? That's a car or a truck, right? We know all about snowplows here, don't we? Especially in the wintertime. So this is The Little Snowplow, written by Laura Kohler, illustrated by Jake Parker. The Little Snowplow. On mighty mountain road crew, the trucks came in one size. Big. Whoa, those are some big cars, all right. That is, until a new snowplow joined the crew. You're such a little snowplow, the big truck said. Leave the heavy lifting to us. And off they roared. That's not very nice of them, is it? So all spring, the little snowplow cleared streams while the big trucks bulldozed mudslides. In the summer, he cleaned up after parades while the big trucks built roads. That's good, you gotta clean up. You can't just leave litter laying around, right? So that's a good job. In the fall, he pushed leaves into piles while the big trucks mounded mountains of salt and sand. As fall turned into winter, the little snowplow began training. He made the light on top go around and blew his horn, beep, beep. There he goes. He drove forward and back, then he raised and lowered his plow 10 times fast. Everything was in working order. He could hardly wait for snow. Ha, said the dump truck. You've never even seen snow." The little snowplow ignored him. He knew what snow was. "Why, I remember snow up to the eaves," said a cement mixer. "Yeah, we had a big, strong snowplow then," the garbage truck said. "Too bad she retired," the utility truck said. "I heard she moved to a beach in Florida." "I hope it doesn't snow like that this winter," the dump truck said. "It might be too much for a little snowplow. We'd probably have to help." This little snowplow turned his bumper on the trucks. But that night, he raised and lowered his plow 10 extra times. And the next day, he added even more exercises. He pushed loads of gravel. He pulled blocks of concrete, just in case. One morning, Will, the road crew foreman, burst in before dawn. "It's a real blizzard out there." The dump truck snorted. "Looks like there's already more than a little snowplow can handle." "Beep, beep, vroom!" The drifts looked soft and fun to the little snowplow. "Let's go," Will said. They drove out into the storm. The little snowplow cleared the streets of Mighty Mountain, but it kept snowing. So the little snowplow cleared the streets of Mighty Mountain again. It snowed harder, and the wind began to howl. Once more, the little snowplow started to clear the streets. Deep drifts swirled around his treads. Icy gusts blew against his windshield. Uh-oh. See those giant piles of snow? Snow piled up higher than he could raise his plow. He wondered if he should have done more plow lifts. "This one's too big for anyone to handle on their own," Will said. He called for backup. "I knew that plow would need help," the dump truck grumbled as he drove out. Oh dear. The little snowplow wiped his windshield and kept plowing. Silver Fork, Stampede Avenue, Main Street. That's when he heard a rumbling. He saw the dump truck drive by. Then the little snowplow heard a thundering. He turned the corner of Main and Ridge just as an avalanche swooshed down the mountain. Whoosh! Uh-oh. Beep, beep, beep! The little snowplow cried. Oh no, that's a lot of snow coming down right on top of the dump truck. Uh-oh. "He's buried," Will yelled. "No time to lose." But it will take hours for the big trucks to move that boulder. The little snowplow drove forward. He backed up, he repositioned, he edged forward, and squeezed past the boulder. "Way to go, Half Pint," Will said. "The big trucks couldn't have gotten through." The little snowplow plunged his plow into the avalanche debris. He dug, and he dug, and dug. His engine shuddered, his exhaust sputtered, the needle on his gas gauge dropped. Seems like he's getting exhausted. There's a lot of work to do. Will pointed. "There he is!" The little snowplow dug faster. Creak, crack. More snow crashed behind him. "Hurry," Will said. Shovels of snow flew in all directions. He's working as fast as he can to get his friend out of that huge mound of snow. Will raced to attach a cable between the trucks. The little snowplow drove forward, tugging. The dump truck revved his engine. His wheels spun. Trying to pull him out now. The snowplow braced himself and pulled just as he had practiced. The dump truck's wheels gained traction. The little snowplow gave a mighty tug. Woohoo! Will cheered. The dump truck shook snow from his truck bed. I didn't know a snowplow so little could be so strong, he said. Beep, beep. The little snowplow blew his horn. Together, the two trucks worked to clear the boulder. When they finally got back to the garage, all the other trucks honked and beeped and blinked. Great job, they shouted. Oh, they're so happy that little snowplow was able to help out, and he's happy too. The little snowplow's headlights sagged. His plow dragged. His gas tank was nearly empty. But before turning in for the night, he made the light on top go around. He blew his horn. Beep, beep. He drove forward and back. Then he raised and lowered his plow 10 times, slow. Everything was in working order. He could hardly wait for sleep. And then he can go to bed. The end. It was such a nice little story. What a great little snowplow who's doing his best. Did you like that story? I hope you had fun talking about cars and trucks with me today, and I'll see you in the next time. Bye.